I thought we had a lot more miles left.
My dream vehicle was always one of two things: a Jeep Wrangler or a spaceship. The spaceship never happened, so in 2020, I finally bought my dream Jeep. She was a 2014 Jeep Wrangler Sport JK, soft top, 6-speed manual, white, with an Etta James CD still in the player. It was meant to be. She was too clean though. I knew how to fix that.
First thing I did, I pointed her west, Kalaloch, Ruby Beach, and the open road. I had to take her home. She named herself Havoc. It didn't take long before the name fit a little too well. She wasn't the smoothest ride. You could feel every bump of the trail. Looking back, that was probably because she desperately needed new struts, but at the time, I just figured she had character. She carried camping gear, backpacks, lumber projects, muddy boots, and more coffee than I'd ever admit. Most of it spilled coffee. Neither of us needed a travel
Not
mug for
too
those
shabby.
bumpy rides. She took me to beaches, mountains, forests, down
I
countless
need
roads
a
just because I
16-ounce
wanted to see where they
Americano
went. She knew the
with
city as
3
well as a
pumps of
dirt
white
road.
chocolate, 3 pumps of peppermint. It's a hot drink, but if you could drop a couple ice cubes in there to cool it down, that would be awesome.
Yeah, what else can I get for you?
That is gonna be it.
Perfect. It's gonna be 557.
Shiny bits.
Josh took me on the first Havoc snow trip. I remember sending the text, I want to go get stuck in the snow and learn how to get out. He remembers it a little differently, but either way, we ended up stuck in the snow. In the end, it turned into one of the best views I've ever had. Sunrise above the Hood Canal, cold mountain views, frozen camping hammock, and my toes narrowly escaping frostbite. Best of times. Some of my favorite memories weren't even about where I ended up. They were the drive itself. Top off, manual transmission, music playing, besties by my side, and nowhere in particular I had to be. She was my ticket to solitude, open road, no cell service. Tried taking her out on the record breaking hottest day ever, 109 degrees with no AC. That was painful, but worth every sun scorched moment. Making this video sucks.
Not too hard. I don't know how to express to you the absolute fuckery of the last week and a half. The shinshittery, the shibbolary, the not golden globules of the goodness. I'm gonna clean up the duck pond and we're gonna have a talk about my favorite Jeep, my baby, my Havoc, my dream car blowing up on I-5 after some major work being done. I get a weird smell on my Jeep. It doesn't smell like oil, it doesn't smell like coolant, it's not the burning of the clutch, it's something mixy and I don't know what it is. So to be a good Jeep owner, I take it into the shop. It's a 2014 JK Jeep Wrangler 2-door. It's my baby. This was my dream vehicle, minus the air conditioning. I bought it, didn't realize I didn't have it. It's a longer story. They take it in and they discover that I'm leaking oil and it's from my oil cooler. So I have them replace it and I pick up my Jeep. Just the smell made me bring it in. So I bring her in and oil cooler replacement takes about a day. I pick it up on a Friday. I drive it home. I don't go anywhere on Saturday. That next Sunday, I drive it to a park, which is about maybe 5 to 6 miles from the house one way. And all is golden bits and shiny until right before I get to the park. Check engine light pops on, the little ding. And I instantly start paying uber attention, and I can feel just a little bit of shimmy. There's a little bit of shake. Go for my run. On the way home, is that a snail? I think I have snails in here now. That's kind of cool. On my way home, I stop off at the AutoZone and have them run the little code machine. I pop a P0302, which is a second cylinder misfire. Okay? I don't know how connected these things are, but it's a car and everything's connected. Do a little quick googly search, and you have to disconnect this to get to the oil cooler. Cool, makes sense. Drive it back to the shop on Monday. Let them know. And the first thing out of a manager, I guess she's their customer service front desk person. She's the one that puts the quotes together off of what the shop guy says. First words out of her mouth when I tell her what code I pop, and she goes, "Well, those systems are unrelated." No, they're not. You have to unhook this to get to the oil cooler. This unhooks to and reattaches to that. The fact that she just instantly goes, "Not related. This isn't the same problem. This is something new," just put the little hairs on the back of my head up. Woo, was not happy with that one. Explained to her, no, it is related because you have to unhook this. My hope was that it just wasn't properly hooked back up. So their tech guy comes out. Oh yeah, that's definitely suspect. And all I could think was, beautiful response. You're not taking accountability for something you shouldn't be, but you're not looking at me like it's a whole new thing. You brain cells. The kid got some brain cells, so I really appreciated that. First, they quote me, and I noticed the quote felt really high for this. Work between getting the quotes, finding out what else needed to be done, and the gaskets. We're a week and a half in. They do the work. I pay them. All in at this point, we are like $4,500 between the oils, the gasket valve covers, the spark plugs, and now the camshaft arm and rocker. We are about $4,500 in, a little over. Pick her up on Friday evening around 3:30, and I go for a little bit of a drive. I drive her probably about 25 to 30 miles, grab my coffee, visit a friend, bail out. She's running beautifully. No smells. I've got the top down. It's a beautiful day. I'm having a heyday.
2 rest stops and a snack break later. No strange noises, no warning signs, no smells, no shaking, nothing that told me anything was wrong. Then, climbing a hill on the freeway, ding! Dashboard lights up, power disappeared. I managed to get Havoc safely under the shoulder. I knew my goose was cooked. Called my mom, a tow truck, and texted the original shop as I sat waiting on the side of the road, 150 miles from home. It was Saturday, so I knew they weren't going to get back to me, but this definitely sucked. We had Havoc towed to a local dealership. The earliest they could even look at her was Tuesday. Monday finally came, and the only guidance I received from the original shop was to make sure that the place I'd taken it to was AC Delco certified. The original shop sucks too. That's it. No other response, no other, is everything okay? We're so sorry. Let us know what's happening. Just make sure the shop is certified. Fuck you, lady. Fuck you. Long story short, the dealership did their diagnostic, and my stepdad and stepbrothers did some real online sleuthing. And we came to the conclusion that the oil cooler had failed. The original shop hadn't diagnosed the misfire properly, and the aftermarket oil cooler was known for this issue. I let the original shop know the very same day, and the customer service chick was as useful as a bag of burnt, soggy ash. No one from the original shop let me know what steps I needed to take, how to get my Jeep back to them, or even what the warranty process was. Crickets. No phone calls, nothing after my follow-up text. They made no move to help or even discuss what should happen next. I disputed the repair through my credit card company, and 3 weeks later, they sided with me. While I waited on that decision, my badass stepdad worked a little miracle. He found a buyer for Havoc for almost $3,500. From what I understand, they'll likely replace the engine and get her back on the road. I hope they do. The owner of the shop called me after the credit card company sided with me. I'm not going to get into the full conversation, but grief does terrible things to people, and I truly am sorry for what she's been through. Nothing I say here changes the facts, and nothing I could do would change what happened in her personal life. In the end, this isn't a story about a repair shop. It's about saying goodbye to my adventure buddy. Havoc was everything I wanted in a Jeep, minus the lack of air conditioning.
Back up, save you coming in a pickup truck. I'm still